And here we are again, with another trip that lasted 2 days and that brought us to the Rifugio Santner. Our travel started very early in the morning, and this time we decided to take the funicular in order to skip 700 meters because it was too much for us. When we arrived, that was the landscape that we found, so we decided to have breakfast, enjoy the view, and then start walking. And of course, now and then we were taking some breaks, but after a lot of stops and lot of walks, we arrived to our first destination, which was the Rifugio Gardeccio. I know it can seem that we were arrived because there is this beautiful valley, but the reality was that our real and final destination was just over there. So we armed ourselves with strength and courage. We saw those cows and we started again with our walk in order to arrive to our second destination, which was exactly over there. Now, if you think as I thought that this trip was very hard, those men were there to remind me and to remind you that this was not true at all. After this humbling message, we finally arrived to our second destination, which was the Rifugio Violet, and we stayed there just some minutes in order to enjoy the view, enjoy a little bit of food, and just relax a little bit our legs. After this break, before starting again with our trip, we stayed under the flag and we saw a very powerful man that were singing on the mountains just in the middle of nowhere for everyone who was tired of walking. So yeah, with our relieved souls, we start again our trip, which turned out to be a real challenge. Why did I say challenge? Because our slope was that one. So yeah, I think we deserve a like and a subscribe. Now, after that climb, we arrived to a little house which was not our ending point. Our ending point was just over there. But it was a very good spot in order to relax, eat something, and recover some life in the body, at least for me. Our real destination instead was this one, and this was gorgeous, not to mention completely new. Not only the external, but the view, the inside. It was all new, all fresh, all clean, all beautiful to see, and just majestic. first things first, they make us take it off our shoes and go downstairs in order to put all the shoes in the shoe room. Second of all, they gave us the keys. Our room was the third, and we went to see our room that was so cute and so tiny but so perfect for us. Finally, we went outside, we enjoyed the view, enjoyed the fresh air and just the relax after the climbing, and we stayed there for some minutes. It all just before taking a refreshing beer and before eating our beautiful meal that this time I remembered to film. Thank you, thank you. After the dinner, we went outside in order to enjoy the sunset, and really the view every single hour was more beautiful and more characteristic. And yeah, we stayed there for a very little time because the wind, you cannot hear it, but it was so strong that really we were freezing, but it was worth it and the best thing to see before going to bed. The next day we woke up with this amazing view, and it seems to be in a fairy tale. We had breakfast. Of course, I forgot to record it, you know me, but then we were ready to go back all the way of the beginning. This was the house where we took our last break, and yeah, we had to do it all again. The good thing was that a lot of people were doing the same thing as us, so we felt more encouraged, even though we were not going down this time with the others, but with the few really brave people, we were going up to the Rifugio Passo Principe, and to a circular way that was bringing us again to Rifugio Gardeccia. Or at least we thought so. As you can see from those clips that of course I took after I've started this beautiful chocolate because I could not wait, we arrived to Rifugio Passo Principe, and then we realized that I was so tired and the weather was not the best, it was about to rain, so it was more intelligent from us to just go down again and just come back home. So here we were again, tired but not defeated, on our way to arrive to Rifugio Violet, where we said bye to our flag and to the spot where the man was singing the day before. We also arrived to the spot where the day before there were the cows. Today it was desert, and we took this time in order to eat something and relax a little bit, and then to start again our travel. And of course, because we didn't have the chance to do this beautiful round trip in the morning, we decided that we didn't have to take our funicular, we just say bye to that, and we do those famous 700 meters by foot. Nevertheless, we arrived to our destination and we were safe at the end of the mountain with a little bit of rain, which turned out to be the beginning of a storm by the moment we were in the car, so it was great. And even if the car seems to be broken, we managed to arrive home safe and ready for our next trip.